All right, so let me go through a very brief speech. So these are officials from Kenya Film Classification Board, the Ministry of Education through the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival, and this is a pre-conference for the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival festivals that will take place here in Mombasa in April 13. I think I'll be asking Bwana Ndimuli to give us the details. As you are aware, Kenya Film Classification Board entered into a partnership with the Ministry of Education last year through the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival Secretariat to collaborate in running the Kenya National Drama and Film Festivals that have been in existence. The drama aspect, at least for 60 years, they introduced the element of film 5 years ago, and because that is the area that KFCB regulates, we decided to partner with them. And through that partnership, our objective was to realign this important platform to identifying and nurturing talents among the youth, but also using drama and film to promote moral responsibility. Part of our mandate as the main partner was to set up the rule book or restructure the rules of engagement and ensure that we inculcate values and align it to the theme, which is promoting moral responsibility through or in the face of the breakdown of our moral fabric, in the face of the many challenges facing our youth, and the negative influence of social media and international content that is finding its way to our country through over-the-top services, streaming services, through mainstream media, where the world has become a global village and our children are consuming content that is meant from other parts of the world, part of it or some of it not very identifying and not in keeping with our culture. So this partnership is about bringing together government agencies to have enhanced or more effective collaboration in the execution of our mandate. And Bwana Ndimuli will be talking more about what this platform has been all about. Allow me to read a brief statement and then we can engage. I will allow Bwana Ndimuli to say a few words. So the Kenya Film Classification Board is partnering with the Ministry of Education through the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival with the aim of identifying and nurturing talents among learners at all levels, starting with preschool all the way to university. The mandate mandated to regulate film and content in Kenya, KFCB intends to work with the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival Secretariat to ensure that we promote our national values, aspirations, and our culture through drama and film. The board notes that this is a broad mandate that calls for collectivity sales. We are using the mantra that was given to us last year as our logo or as our motto, that clean is cool, form ni safi, and that those who are making content that is appropriate for family viewing are likely to embrace a bigger market as opposed to the content that we rate for adults only. To this effect, our partnership with the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival is aimed at ensuring that content that targets children promotes Kenya's moral values, culture, and aspiration in tandem with our national ethos, even as embedded in the BBI. There's a chapter that has been dedicated to our national ethos and how we can change our national ethos to reflect on the challenges of today and ensure that going forward we are a more united nation. The war against compromised content must begin right from the creation and must also involve children right from the creation level. As a matter of fact, children are not passive in the war against moral compromise, and what better platform other than the schools and the learning institutions that would create the understanding that clean content sells. And so that's why we are working with the Ministry of Education. As we transition to the competence-based curriculum, it benefits or it befits all of us to have partnerships that expose children beyond class and that challenge them to grow in their natural giftedness or to grow their talents. For far too long, institutions of learning only challenge learners to excel in classwork. Our youth, that there is money in creative arts and that through drama and film, a lot of them can get jobs. That's why we have Water Mongari here, we have Big Ted here, we have representatives of the universities who want to show that collaborating with the Minister of Education and KFCB, we can identify and nurture talents and grow them beyond school. So this is what we are doing. So suffice it to say that the tide has turned, and it's now evident that talent economy not only aligns children to their areas of giftedness, but also pays handsomely. The contemporary athletes, comedians, actors, and others in this economy are undoubtedly the richest people in the world. If you look at the Forbes magazine, the richest people are in the knowledge economy, they're in sports, they're in music, they're in art. And so we need to tell our kids that can't all become CEOs. We cannot all become ministers. We can't all become judges. We can't all become lawyers or engineers. There is money in music. There is money in art. There is money in design. There is money in fashion. There is money in all these genres of art. Our very own context, as the likes of Lupita Nyong'o, whose star shines from Hollywood, Daniel Churchill, or Daniel Dambuki, alias Churchill, or Mwalimu Kingangi, and his laugh industry empire, Walter Nyambane Mongare, who now works in the presidency as the Deputy Director of Youth Programs, Big Ted, who is with us here working from the State House. It is evident that talents are more than natural giftings. They are also assets that pay handsomely. Content that is in tune with our culture as a people. The creatives have the immense opportunity that is untapped and that they can use to change society. As the key partners of the 60th edition of the FIT, the board managed to reach out to at least 25,000 learners with a clean content message. Like I said, our motto was clean is cool, form is safi, and we wanted to connect with the youth and the young people to tell them that it doesn't have to be dirty to sell. These 25,000 people are being followed up through the institutions where they were to ensure that they grow to become stars in the creative economy. We've done well in the films aspect of our 2-inch founding law, the Films and Stage Plays Act. The initiative to partner with KNDFF is thus opportune in pursuing the mandate wholesomely, and we remain committed to ensuring that the ground for tapping and nurturing talent is level for our children in this country. We are committed to tapping talent from every corner of the country, and we are so proud that this year the festival is being held in Mombasa, and we are tying it to our Cinema Mashinani program. We are making a lot of programs around Mombasa, Kilifi, Malindi, that are going to identify talents in this area, but we are also going to work with the Secretariat to ensure that those who are coming out of this year's event are going to be nurtured to become great artists. We want to have these guys beyond school, because a lot of times they would just go up to the state concert and we don't know where they go after school, other than the ones that are self-made like Walter here, Churchill.
Kenya Film Classification Board. As he has rightly introduced me, my name is James Indemuli. I work with the Ministry of Education. I'm the Executive Secretary of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival. We are very proud to be associated with the Kenya Film Classification Board. They have introduced a new thinking into what you're doing. As a secretariat, we came into the office just about 2 years ago, and we're proud of the work that we're doing with the Kenya Film Classification Board to give our festival a new look. Now, Kenya National Drama and Film Festival is 61 years old now, and we're glad to note that this year we are celebrating our 61st anniversary, and we shall do it in Mombasa. And it is the joy of every participant, every artist who engages in drama to come to Mombasa. So we shall hold our festival in Mombasa starting from the 13th until the 24th of April this year. Our main venue is Shimolatewa School, but we shall also have subsidiary venues in the name of Shanzu Teachers Training College and the Shimolatewa Boston School. So we shall have 3 main venues for performance. Our children, of course, will take care of the accommodation of the children in the basic education category. They'll be accommodated in the various schools around here. So Mombasa expects a lot of visitors in April, because this is a festival that brings together over 15,000 participants, but the viewership is far, far much more. The people who just love drama, thousands and upon thousands of them, and they'll be here to enjoy. We have the spoken word poetry that we introduced last year, and it has become one of the most popular aspects of our festival. Now, as you're aware, this is a co-curricular activity of the Ministry of Education, and that is why the theme of clean content just goes, because you cannot tell our children anything else that is not clean. So it's really simple for us in enunciating the theme that we are promoting moral values in society. As we perform on stage, we are not just performing for the learners. We are performing for society. As somebody has observed, that art is the mirror of society. So as we perform on stage, you will be looking at us and saying, is that me they are talking about? And it might be you they are really talking about. So as a mirror of society, we are using art to pass the message to the whole of the country that it doesn't have to be dirty to sell, and that clean is cool. And I expect that we are going to have in fact, the greatest festival of all time, because we are getting greater ideas through our partners, through people like Nyambane, who we are asking ourselves, so what? So what after drama? What new thing are we going to add this year? So we are delighted with the ideas that we've come to share here. We have come here to build a bank of ideas that is going to take drama and film to the next level. Thank you so much. That has been banned. What is our theme? Promoting moral values in society. Clean content. We are talking about our children in early childhood. Are we going to expose them to something that is not clean? We cannot.
Maybe are there guidelines that you give?
Yes. I think the CEO mentioned maybe earlier that one of the things that they sponsored us was in rewriting our rules and regulations. These rules and regulations stipulate who competes and in what manner. Even the length of time of a verse, how many participants in a category, all those are outlined in our rules and regulations, and they're distributed all over the country. All our producers have them.
And all the items and the theme, promoting moral responsibility. So obviously you don't expect anything that is controversial, that has been banned by the government, that demeans society or women or has potential to ruin the moral judgment of our children. So we expect this to be content that is aligned to our mandate. But remember, the focus here is not in blocking creativity. It is inspiring creativity in a positive way. So we are not focused more on what not to do as to what we need to do to make this platform a platform that will create jobs for our youth, a platform that will be used to change our moral perspective, that will build ethos, like I said, in line with the BBI and in line with our constitution, and ensure that art celebrates our culture. I want to watch that thing and say, that's me they're talking about. And so the art becomes a mirror of society. So the focus is on how do we inspire these youngsters who are so talented to become mirrors of society, to become credible agents of change in our society, so that we can stem the wave of moral decay. Remember, this partnership is not just because we have money. This partnership is addressing the root cause of the breakdown of our moral fabric, the breakdown of our families, the dishonest in our politics, the kind of corrupt practices that we are seeing. So we want items that will challenge those narratives and say, you don't have to steal or use shortcuts to become rich. And you don't even have to land here in a chopper for you to be seen as successful. If you are honest, hardworking, you are successful in life. And all of us cannot be CEOs. So we need to appreciate each other, celebrate our heroes in the villages, and these are the items that we have reflected in this year's Kenya National Drama and Film Festival. The idea should be, let us open a new leaf where we are inspired, where we are energized as a society to work harder, to be honest. If you leave your phone here, that I can call you and give you back your phone, that we don't have to, all of us, pander to the emotion that we are seeing at the political arena, where it looks like politics about hate and about tribal bigotry, that we can all focus on what is positive in our society. We hope those who are participating, those who are creating, those who are thinking of the ideas that they'll bring forward, there will be ideas along the lines of promoting moral responsibility.